What's up, my bros? Super TrueKROOO on the Bucks Fan Channel, bringing another action figure toy review. This time we'll take a look at the SC Figuarts Monkey D. Luffy Gear 5 from One Piece. Now, those who know me, I'm a huge One Piece fan. I happen to have almost every single anime release so far, except for uh, Kaido because he's huge, and Kid because I can wait on Kid. But this is really exciting to have pretty much Luffy's ultimate or currently most powerful form. Now, this was released in May 2024 of this year, or June 2024. Well, June 2024, May 2024, that is this year. But June 2024 here in the States. And I happened to get this from my buddy Toku Photobiz. We initiated the trade. I have a pre order that he's waiting on. So he found Luffy in one of his stores, and obviously, I've got him here now. So we could go ahead and take a look at Luffy. As I said, he's a retail release, so he has the standard packaging in white and purple, just to reflect on the fact that when he goes Gear 5, he's all white, and he still has that nice flowing purple sash. He does have the usual Straw Hat logo up here, up top. Oops. Monkey D. Luffy here on the side with Gear 5 faces. We got a bunch of different poses with him, and this is really cool because unlike the original Luffy, he features bendy limbs. Like, as you know, if you watch the anime, uh, Gear 5 essentially has rubber hose cartoon physics to him. So he's very bendy, stretchy, very expressive. So that's what we get with this figure. Of course, Monkey D. Luffy on the side again. On the bottom, we have Monkey D. Luffy, or Gear 5 Luffy, just laughing his ass off. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and crack this guy open, take a look at his accessories, articulation, paint job. We're going to take a look at those stretchy arms that he's got and the bendy arms he's got. We're going to go ahead and compare him to other figures from different lines and also from, the Figuarts line. And then we're going to go ahead and take some photos. So let's get into it. And here is Gear 5 Luffy out of the packaging on his flight stand that he comes with. As you can see, I was playing around with him a bit earlier, and you can tell where the bendy little wire pieces of his body are. Yeah, this is him, of course, doing his trademark laugh. But like I said, he's on this flight stand. It's kind of one of those ones that has this overall hinge design. You see him just enjoying himself, having fun, just like I was having fun with him earlier. But before I take him down, I'll go ahead and show off the accessories he comes with. So the first thing he comes with is the kind of melting, awakening Joy Boy head for Luffy, your standard Luffy. This comedic expression of him, surprised. This angry grin or angry scowl look. His typical Luffy grin. Like angry yelling mouth face. Two fists. Two opposing hands. And two holding hands to hold the lightning bolt he throws at Kaido. And of course, the swappable stretchy arms, which are also really bendy. It's really cool. Let's go ahead and get Luffy off the stage, though, to kind of show off his articulation. The one thing I don't like about Luffy, though, is that his little cloud thing is always popping off. It's just pegged in place. I think it's just to help you guys remove it if you want to. I think it would have been okay if they just glued it in. We're going to go ahead and take it back into place for him. There we go. Take a look at Luffy. So I'm going to go get his arms back into position. So other things, though, that with these bendy arms, his normal arms are a lot stiffer than the longer arms, so they may stay in place like that. And also with the legs, you have to bend them right into the right spot or for him to stand normally. But he's usually just bouncing around and happy, so that's fine. But with his head, you can look this far down, that far up, and of course full articulation around because that's his Figuarts. Of course, he has also the neck joint, so he can actually look a lot further down, a lot further up. It's really good for Luffy because he's supposed to be posable. Another thing that you can see here is that he has a straw hat on a little rope wire. For standard Luffy, I got that MXW workshop necktie for his hat, so you see the difference there. Of course, you can also see the difference here. His scar is a lot lighter than how it is in here, which makes sense because, you know, he goes all white and bright. Of course, he has the diaphragm joint all around, waist articulation, bend that far forward, and that far back. His arms, as you saw earlier, can move out like this. And of course, since they're all bendy wire, his arms can actually position any way you want it, really. But he does have the standard wrist joints. His legs are, he can kick out this far currently, and kick that far forward, and that far back, though. He can do a lot further back. And of course, you also have this diaper piece. I've seen a lot of customizers kind of just cut this piece off. I may later, but I'm not sure yet. It kind of breaks up the sculpt. But what's cool is that he does feature what the original Luffy doesn't have, which is this hinged part at the back of his shorts, so his legs can go further back than they're supposed to. As you saw earlier, his legs are also fully bendy wire, so it can position any way and swivel. He does have the standard ankle articulation. Oddly enough, he does not have a toe hinge. I think it's just to help with his feet being stable since he's so rubbery and bouncy. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and now I'm going to go ahead and go off camera real quick to swap out one of the arms and the face and show you that. And here's Luffy with one of the faces swapped out and one of the arms swapped out. You see, just bend it all the way, holding the lightning bolt. All right, with his feet fairly flat on the ground, let's go ahead and get some comparisons. You got, of course, with Luffy, you have to compare him to the first Raid on Nagashima Luffy with my little custom sash made for him, and the MXW hat tie. So roughly the same size. I feel like maybe the Gear 5 Luffy might be a little bit shorter, but that might just be because of how his stretchy limbs, you know, and having to keep them bent like that. Here he is next to Sanji from the Raid on Nagashima. Here is Zoro with a GP slot skirt and waistband piece. And all the mods I did to him. May need to do some further mods though. He still kind of pops off every now and then for his arms. Put him there. Of course, the son of Kaido, Yamato, with the Bell Workshop skirt. And the anime hero's Chopper. Another variable action hero's Chopper is going to be coming out soon or in February, so I'm waiting for that. But you can probably see I didn't bring out Law here. That's because I was waiting on the Bell Workshop cape and cloak for him, which for some reason did not ship until recently. So that's why Law's not up here. And removing Yamato, Sanji, Zoro, Chopper. Let's bring out Kurama Link Mode Naruto. And the Demonological Fit Martialist Forever Goku, aka Demonological Fit Martialist Forever, aka Goku, with the Demonological Fit Ultra Instinct Head. So that's really cool to have these three together, even though they're technically not scale. Goku could be a little bit taller, but that's fine. By me. Next, we're going to bring out the most recent Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider Gutchard, Steam Hopper, oops, I don't have his feet all set up, so J Toys Street Fighter Custom Ryu. And just because she's also here, bring out the Marvel Legends Retro Wave She-Hulk with all my little shading details I gave her. I'll put her behind Luffy if I can. And there we go. But yeah, if you happen to like this review, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, as well as check out other reviews on this channel. Recently, we did the phase variation Bata Ogs from Shin Kamen Rider. I also had Mega Man and Bison. I did a short of She-Hulk recently too. So you can also follow us on social media. You can follow me at TrueKROOs on both Twitter and Blue Sky. You can follow me at ReggieRay93 on Instagram and Threads. You can follow the show's Twitter, which is Bugs2Men, and Gary's Twitter, which is GBix93. So, guys, stay tuned. You're going to see a bunch of photos from Luffy as soon as I can position him right and also heat up those arms again so we can get a proper swap for the arms. Overall, I'd have to say for Luffy, he is definitely one of the funner One Piece Figuarts, but I think I would kind of put him a little bit below Yamato, but still above Zoro and Luffy, just because, unfortunately, those two have their problems. Sanji still remains my top One Piece figure art. Then it'd be Yamato. Then it'd be Gear 5 Luffy. Then Law. Law is only hindered just because he had that original rubbery cape, but when I get that Bell Workshop fabric cape, it's going to be a lot better. But yeah, that's just pretty much my rating. Gear 5, I put him at number 3 of the SH figures for One Piece. So, guys, if you want to, go ahead and stay tuned for the photos, and I'll see you later. Bye!